When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Houston, Texas, and Rice Stadium, home to the Owls. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Rebels will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Rice's offense will take the field first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. Their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Guys, let's chat just a little about Rice. Recruiting starting to pick up a little bit for them, Jesse. I'm sure you saw they got a 3-star quarterback last week. And for a program like this, that can be a great building block.
That was a massive win for them. There were so many bigger programs after this guy, and yet he ended up here. And because of that, he's now a key building block, not just for this offense, but for the team moving forward. Lots of people very excited. And a lot of people expect to win right now just because of how good this 3-star QB is.
And the Owls will snap it on 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles, and get them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. From the gun, the running back has it. There he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Owls are on the move.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the 1st. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball over.
Grab behind the line. It's Byrne. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. 1st down for this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding this. That QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Calls his own number, and he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. The give to the back. They stop him right at the 25-yard line. That's well short of the first down. Certainly in field goal range, but let's see what they do here. Here comes the field goal unit. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Never a doubt. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Rebels offense has the ball for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Brown wants to pass. A strike downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And there was lots of space. Gets it to the 39-yard line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The give to the back. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Jackson. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the stick.
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
They'll run it to the right side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore, right? They've given that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety, and that means being physical and getting your back.
You just can't go backwards. There he did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
And some room to work.
The return is brought down at the 33. And the Ole Miss offense will take over.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Sends it back in motion. Snap to the back. Turning it on. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. And the Rebels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll leave it with him. Runs through the tackle. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Back to pass, it's Norton. Quickly to the tight end. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Looking to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, Dave.
Then try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Now they'll run the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. The play action fake. And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the big Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Gets it out fast. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to pass. It's Norton. He's got an open man. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Ole Miss. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6.
Ole Miss 9, Rice 3.
There again. To kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The returner will field it and drop, and the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. And the Rebels are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And that's the end of the line on that run, and it's the end of the line for the 1st quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Trying to power it in. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. You start with this type of field position and have to settle for a field goal. This is a big 3rd down coming up. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
But after getting stuffed on that run, you now got 4th down. I'm not into chasing points this early in the game. I think you just take the field goal, you try to pay this drive off and this opportunity to put something on the board there.
Well, and nowadays you have these analytical cards, and the coaches, they literally look at every situation. Is it more advantageous to go for it or kick it? That's how they'll make this decision.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous. He's going to let it go. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now it's 2nd and long. Going with the ground game left. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
and just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
They shut him down immediately. They tried to pop the fullback loose, and no running room there. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. He's got great speed. Touchdown, Rebels! Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the big fullback. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Just needs a crack to get a return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The give to the fullback. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, that's just on the defense. I'm sorry. Fullbacks are not supposed to be able to rip off big runs like that. The defense, they better do a better job tackling as this game goes on.
Finds a crease at the 20. There he goes. Touchdown, Ole Miss. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Central Michigan needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Mount Pleasant behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 11 to Western Michigan. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking downfield on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit.
Number 10, on to punt it away.
Here's the return. Makes a move. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Takes the handoff. It's Duggan. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They try to pop a run on the draw. Touchdown, Rebels! And they take it in for 6 more points. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy has been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They're setting up the screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Hebert. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Touch pass on the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll try the run. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. Balls it in. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And that's now their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front 7.
Oh, he's got some space. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. And they have converted their first 2 3rd down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Oh, the big fella almost had the interception. Instead, it'll be 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone. everybody right now on the same page.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
The Rebels are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Norton. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. And the Rebels will have it 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Griffin. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Carr. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. The Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Ole Miss. A great catch and run for 6.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm
turning it on. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Owls will hustle to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Running to Green. Short gain on the play before he slides. They'll try to snap it quickly. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Zings it complete to the right. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Byrne. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Makes the grab over the middle. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hebert. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback moving. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off play action. Bears the pressure. Going to try to get it himself. Across the 25. Kangaroos his way. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. And this one will be a 40-yard drive from the left hash. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Back has it. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Houston. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside historic Rice Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Rice ready to kick off and get things started here in the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Snags it over the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Rebels can really attack on this second and short. Leaves it with the running back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Norton. Pucks it out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Caught close to the marker, it's Odom. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. It's caught. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30. First down here for the offense. Hand off from the shotgun. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. And an empty backfield here on 2nd and short. They want to run this quarterback. yardage for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Here's the handoff. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
First and goal. You know what's coming. They know what's coming. Can you stop it? And you can't. Pound the football straight ahead. Get in for 6. Nice job by the big fella.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Tight end now in motion. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Catches it at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the... Seven-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Breaks into the open. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. The Rebels come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Finds him out of the backfield, and they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the Rebels look to keep this drive humming. Power football with the run. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Handoff to the lone back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
I That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Scanning the field, it's Norton. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Rice takes over. The Owls ready to get that offense cooking again. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Breaks the tackle. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They go to the ground. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Touchdown, Ole Miss! Special teams proving to be special. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make them miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Western Kentucky is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage, but despite all that, we still have a very close game. They're up by 7 over Army. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything big happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Didn't get much done on that, Brian. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Goes to the option. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Caught behind the line. It's Yates. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. Makes one man miss. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. The Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on 2nd down, and you see guys bleeding into the 2nd level of the defense getting a hat-on hat to go get that first.
Pass the sticks, and he may get more. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On the ground, it's Duggan. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels! They put another one on the board here in the fourth quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is stopped. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 6.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Give to the big fullback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Owls really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll run the option. Now the pitch.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their fronts.
Touchdown, Ole Miss! The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the move from inside his 5. He's out of bounds at his own 16-yard line, and he just couldn't find the corner on that return. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. On the move, he fires. Wide open downfield. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later, it's in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll operate out of split backs. Wants to throw. It's Norton. Gets open down the middle.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's what he catch you, big fella.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They're still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
The Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Intercepted for the 11th time. Trying to take it back. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. And the Rebels have their offense in high gear. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Brown will throw it. He's got it on the move. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Rebels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels! They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory. He makes his way into the end zone for the 50th time in his career.
Man, what a mark to hit. A guy that's so good with the football in his hands. A guy that every single week you know this guy's going to touch the football. And when he gets near the end zone, Palmer, you still know he's going to get it, and he still punches it in.
He's the unstoppable force. It doesn't matter what defenses have done throughout his career. This guy finds a way to make people miss, to run away. He's got all the tools you look for in an outstanding running back.
Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They want that clock to run. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, it's Norton. Gets it out quickly. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. To the air on first down. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And if that don't light your fire, your wood is wet. The best play on a field is when the big boys, the most athletic people on the field, the defensive linemen, make game-changing, awesome, super athletic interceptions.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got him downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. On the option. Oh, he's got some space. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Caught in the backfield, it's Byrne. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Brown wants to pass. Got his man quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on second down. Got a man. It's Odom. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Third and short now from their own 48. He'll take it himself. Past the 40. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged out of the air. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
Out routes are very much about timing. It's got to be a quick, decisive movement from the quarterback. As soon as he sticks that foot in the ground, you know he's breaking out. Throw it right now so he can go make you a play. Great pitch, great catch.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Yates. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
9.
On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground. The offense comes out to start the next drive. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week, for the rest of this season, so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
It'll be third and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. Rides the back and leaves it. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. Defense gets the timeout called. 20 seconds left on the clock. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Hauls it in at the 40. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped.
This offense will take over. First and 10.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. He might want another play. Brown will throw it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Got it in stride inside the 20. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here we go, final play of the game right here. Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the catch. In fact, he just flat dropped it, and they just dropped the game. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.